Hey everybody, my name is Paulo Fonseca, I'm from Proposal.app, and this is the fourth and final milestone video for our project in the Questbook grant that we got. So there was 4 milestones, we already did 3 of them, this is the last one, and this is the final video. We will make this video available on Friday. Today's Monday, so at the end of this week on April 4th, I think. And all the other videos will also be available at the same time, and we will make Proposal.app, Arbitrum.Proposal.app publicly available for everybody to try in a beta phase on April 4th. So here we go. We posted this proposal on GovAC last July, and we have been working on it more focused since we got the Questbook grant approved, which was in October. And we have all these milestones here, 1, 2, 3, 4. We already did the 3 of them with here. Each one with their own video. This is the video for the 4th one. So the testing, quality assurance, data validation of all past proposals data, and of the overall app experience as well, of course. So that's what we're going to do today. So to recap, we have a status page, status.proposal.app, where you can see the status of the infrastructure and the services that we have. Right now, things are not all green because we're still finishing the last touches before we launch the beta, because the push notification service is not working yet, but everything else is. As you can see, everything else is green on the last day, and we also have the servers here that are also 1, 2, 3, also with good uptime. We've been doing a lot of refactoring, a lot of changes in the app, that's why there's a lot of red over here. But overall, 97% uptime, that's not bad for 3 servers that are in our own houses and where we're self-hosting the app and all of these backend services as well. One thing that's not ready yet is the data for the delegation of ARB to all the delegates' wallets. And we are using the RPC to fetch the data from the chain, and we still don't have all the data. We're like on block 220 million in ARB out of 340 million blocks today, I think. So we're like 60%, and we're doing a bunch of requests, and we upgraded our account to make it faster. And it's going to take 1 week or something still for us to finish and get all the data. So some of the data regarding the voting power of delegates in our app is still not up to date. It's like at July 2024 or something. Here's what we've been doing. So we have in our backend a little 2 mini apps to map the proposals that we showed before. So we have here the proposal groups that include, for example, in this case, a discussion in the forum, a snapshot vote, and off-chain and an on-chain vote on the Arbitrum core proposal, because this is a constitutional proposal, right? And we've grouped all the proposals in Arbitrum. As you can see, all the STIP ones and LTIP ones here, each one with their own forum post and off-chain vote, in all the discussions that didn't went to a vote and discussions that went to a vote and have several off-chain and on-chain votes. So it's all mapped here, and we can create new mappings here, but the mappings are created automatically as well for 99% of the cases at least. We also have, and this is new, a delegate mapping. So we do need to know who each wallet is to be able to show properly who are the delegates in Arbitrum DAO. And so we've went through the forum where people apply for the dip, for example, and they say I am this forum user and I am this wallet, or they connect their Karma account on the forum post as well, or now their Courier account as well with a forum post where they sign the transaction to say that this forum user is this wallet. So we've went through all that and we've mapped here the wallets that vote, the biggest wallets that vote, and their forum user. So for some wallets, they have ENS, and we show the ENS for the ones that have. For the ones that don't have ENS, we revert to the forum user name and profile picture. We can edit these mappings. We can add several users on discourse to one voting wallet. So for example, here Entropy, we could have the Matt profile, Sam profile, and so on. Same thing for Christoph and AltoBeats. So AltoBeats right now is only the Christoph profile, but we could also add Syncus. Actually, let me do that. So we can add Syncus here as well. So Syncus is also part of AltoBeats. And yeah, so we can have several discourse users for one delegate wallet. Right now I'm gonna take out Syncus because we still don't have a setting to say which one of these ones is the main one, and we need that for some things. But this is related to the issue that not all delegate information is on chain. Some delegates have their name and profile picture on Tally, some others have it on Snapshot, some others have it on Karma, and so all those data sources are off chain, and so other apps cannot easily get that data. And we believe that this kind of data should be on chain, so we did a little experiment, a little something, where we got the arbdelegate.eth ENS name, and we started creating subdomains and pointing them to the actual wallets that vote, and adding more information. So in this case, we have a profile picture, we have the name Gauntlet as a subdomain, we have a little bio and their website. We also have the forum users on Arbitrum that belong to Gauntlet, are part of Gauntlet. In this case, the Gauntlet forum user, the Matt Gauntlet and T-Norm, the profile picture. We also have the delegate statement for Gauntlet that we got from the forum. We put it here. And their delegate communication thread, we also put it here. And we are planning to do this for all the main delegates, manually for starting, but then we will have a way for them to create their own profiles and attach it to their voting wallets as well in our app. Another thing that we are doing is proposal notifications. So this time, every time there's a new proposal on the proposals category of the forum, I just posted this proposal today, for example, 8 hours ago, at 5:27 p.m. So every time there's a new proposal on the forum, we are notifying our users that there's a new proposal on the forum. They should go and read it, right? And I want to show a little interesting thing here where this proposal I posted on the forum, it was approved to be shown on the proposals category at 5:27 p.m. I got the default discourse email, so I subscribed to the discourse email notifications, but I got the notification at 5:38. So discourse sends their own emails always 10 minutes after the fact. But with Proposal app, I got the same notification that there's a new proposal on Arbitrum DAO at 5:31, so 4 minutes after it happened. So we're notifying faster than discourse, and we're sending this kind of emails to our users once a new discussion is on the proposals category of the Arbitrum forum. Now, let's go check out the app and how it looks right now. So if I click here on view discussion, I see this page for this very discussion, which is, the beginning of this proposal. And we can see here that we can read the whole proposal, right? There's 4 versions of this proposal, so I can go back in time and see the other versions. I can click show changes to see what are the changes between each one of the versions. So in this case, I change here the timeline quite a bit between these two versions, and then I adjusted these numbers as well, and added here the timeline. So you can go back in time to whatever version and or choose here the version that you want to see, and see the differences of the edits. And then you can see the comments. And in this case, we're showing the comments only because there's no votes, and we can filter the comments for people that have only above a certain voting power. So if I choose to filter just to show comments from people that have more than 50k, Jojo shows up with 72k, and he said this. Now, the 72k is Jojo's voting power from June or July of 2024. As I said, because of the RPC stuff, we still don't have all the latest data. For example, my profile should also show here because I have more than 50k right now, but it's not showing because I didn't have more than 50k at the point that the RPC is. We can also here choose to show comments from everyone or comments just from the author, in this case me, and you can see here that my profile shows up with Paul Fonseca from paulfonseca.eth, which is my wallet because I mapped my Discourse user with my voting wallet, right? But this proposal just started, so here you can see the timeline of the proposal is just, it was posted and now it has 8 comments and that's it. So this is a very plain proposal right now. We can go here and check some other proposal that's more interesting. So in this page we have the list of all the Arbitrum proposals. We can search for an author, for example, and we can see all proposals from that author 7 months ago with this many votes and this many comments. And there's an active one from Entropy right now, which is the OET elections, which in this case it's a shielded vote, so we cannot see the vote options, obviously, but we can see who has voted already. This is not so fast right now, but we're still optimizing this page, but it will be faster in the future. We can see all the options here, all with 0% here, but we can see who voted and that each vote is hidden, so there's no options to choose yet. Yeah, so you can see here everybody that voted already, the voting power that they have, the voting power that they voted with, the difference between the two, and we will have here the timeline chart that I'll show in a minute in another proposal. So this is how shielded vote looks like. We will also optimize this a little bit. From here we can go to the actual snapshot page of the vote. And from here we can go to the actual forum page of this proposal as well. We can read the proposal. We can filter the comments, right? So for example, only comments and votes from people that have more than 50k. Let's say only comments from people that have more than 50k, so we can read those. Or only votes from people that have more than 50k, right? So here we can see who voted. Votes for people that have more than 5 million. Yeah, only Lobbyify yet. So a lot of the big voters have not voted yet. Author has no comments. So yeah, so comments and votes from everyone, you see all the things. And you see also here a representation of the activity on the proposal. Also, same thing, you can see the changes on the proposal, and you can also choose the changes here. Let's go to another one. So, for example, this one, the audit program, which has an off-chain vote and an on-chain vote. And we can see that it hasn't reached quorum yet. It's almost reaching quorum. And I just recently shared in the delegates chat that, it's almost reaching quorum. And so it's missing just a few million votes to go past quorum. And we can see here the representation of that. So the for vote, the abstain vote, they are cumulative and they are very close to the quorum needed. 125.5 million, 427 million. We have here the total ARB that has voted, which in this case is 40% participation of all the available ARB that can vote. and the distribution of the choices here. We can see who voted from the biggest voting power, or we can order by date and we can see who voted recently. And we can also see just who voted against, for example. So GFX Labs voted against, Alpha Insiders as well. Well, I also voted against this one. And yeah, we also show you who has not voted yet. So this is the list of the biggest voters that have not voted yet. So you can see here also kind of a wall of shame of sorts of who hasn't voted yet on this particular on-chain proposal. We can go back to the off-chain proposal for this proposal as well and see how people voted on this one as well. And yeah, here you can see that, for example, Revery's wallet is mapped to Federico because that's the only forum user that represents forum that represents Reverie in our forum, with 9.5 million ARB, which is a little bit more than what they voted with. Again, this amount is not current. This is the amount in June or July 2024. But you can see here all the main delegates from voting power that have voted on the off-chain vote of this proposal. Again, the same thing, you can read the proposal, you can see the version of the proposal, show the changes, and see what has changed. And you have a representation of the activity in the proposal with the votes and the comments in here as well. You can see people that have commented or voted that, or just commented, with more than 5 million. So you can see here the comments from the big delegates. Yeah, and that's basically it. I think I went through everything, or even from the author in this case, and from everyone. Yeah, what else? There's another proposal going on here. There's another proposal going on here. As you can see, those are off-chain votes. This is the only on-chain vote that's active right now. And the list of proposals here is ordered by activity. So if there's a new vote or a new comment, they show up here. For active votes, they always show up in the top, and we can filter just to show the active ones. Or we can show all proposals, or we can search for OPCO, right? And we can go straight to the OPCO proposals, in this case, the proposals that approved OPCO, and with an off-chain vote and an on-chain vote, and how people voted on this one. In this one is actually interesting because you can see that the 4 votes were enough to reach quorum by themselves, so we wouldn't have needed the abstain to count towards quorum to be able to... Oh, is it? Oh, maybe not. It was, so we have some bug here in the visualization. It is there, but... Okay, so we have some bug here. Yeah, sometimes we find bugs. Still in beta. Still only going to be launched in the end of this week. So this is a proposal app. Right now this is the user account. So if I sign up, I can show you the flow right now. I can put any email I want. I get an OTP code. And let me see if I get the code. Yes, I did. So the code is 837322. And once I sign up, I can enable notifications for new discussions, new proposals, or proposals ending soon. And that's it. I can change my email, I can delete my account. Very important, we have dark mode everything. So you can also enjoy it on dark mode, of course. Yeah, we need to make this page load way faster. Soon, very soon. Yeah, I just wanted to show you this chart. And there we go. Did we pass quorum? Oh no, see, the quorum line is not inverted, so this is another bug we need to fix. Okay, so this is the overview of what we currently have and what we're going to launch, minus the bugs, in a couple of days at the end of the week. In a few days at the end of the week. Again, a reminder, this is all open source. Everything is here on our GitHub. You can see the contributions of Andre, my co-founder, coding for the last few months for this, and also the activity. This is when we were on GovAC kinda, and we were pumped because we won GovAC, so let's start building this. And summer vacations, and then this is when the grant was approved. We started doing much more things. This was the design phase. There was not much coding going on. This is most of the design phase here, and then we started coding it again. And this is the usability testing phase that we did, that I also want to show here. And then we started coding way more again to fix what the feedback that we got from the usability testing. So this is a nice way to tell the story of the activity of building Proposal.app up until now. So we did some usability testing sessions, which were the most important part of this milestone actually, where we've selected some of the Arbitrum delegates based on a bunch of criteria, and we wanted to as diverse as possible of a pool of users, because we believe that we need to test with a diverse pool of users, otherwise we don't get all the feedback that we could get. So we selected 12 people here, and we tested with these 12 people. And we also tested with this last person here already, but this is the second phase of tests that we're going to be doing this week and the next as well. We're going to do at least 8 more tests, and we already did one of those, so 7 more tests. As you can see, we chose a selection of people that, some people don't have voting power, some people have a small amount of voting power, some other people have a good amount of voting power, and some other people have a lot of voting power. And they have different genders, and they grew up in different parts of the world as well, because we believe this brings different brains with different points of views and a richer set of feedback. And one of those people that I'm allowed to dox a little bit from Oceania, and if you think about it, there's not a lot of delegates in Arbitrum DAO that are from Oceania, more specifically New Zealand, is Klaus, which this is all the video recordings that we got, where we got people to share their screen and go through the app, obviously. And so Klaus did this session right here, where is basically sharing his screen and his face as well, and is figuring out how to navigate Proposal.app and thinking out loud and giving us feedback. This was one of the longest sessions that we did, and we got a lot of feedback from Klaus on this session as well. From all the 12 sessions we did, we got 264 pieces of feedback, and all linked to the moment in the video that people said that. And we grouped them in types of feedback, so confirmation of what we've done, a UX fail, a technical bug, visual affordance that was missing, feature request, something that we won't do. So we grouped them in some buckets, and then we grouped them in some labels, and we prioritized them, and we fixed it. This is not up to date, but we fixed most of this feedback. So this is how we went to make Proposal.app better. So yeah, that's it. Arbitrum.proposal.app, it will be available on Friday, April 5th, or 4th, April 4th. This is the last update for our Questbook project for this last milestone. Thank you so much for watching. You can watch all the previous video milestones here as well. And enjoy, try out Proposal.app, reach out if you have any feedback or any feature request or something you'd like to see there. And that's it. Thank you so much. Stay cool.